until you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
Dear Sam, I know you wish Jared Goff was your man. You parade around today like he's always been your QB. But it wasn't long ago you had wanted some BBC. You slurping spilling juice and I'm steady delivering tea. That's tea. Push a T. Mr. Rule, you preach about what you really find valuable. You preach about who can take us to a Super Bowl. When I look through your history, you speak a different truth. Your words mince, but the sweetness were legible. I don't know if you're no longer credible. Ooh. I'm laughing while you capping. This ain't even worth a discussion. It's me versus a bunch of cousins. This ain't all I got. Don't make me press the button.
Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in.
The winner?
It's easy. Speak easy, baby.
I was dying on the way here thinking, because I know they're pissed off. I know they're both very pissed off. But just like them in their environment at home, or hang out with the boys, and just like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you having a bad day? Like, yeah, man. What happened? Easy dissed me, man.
Yeah, you got him.
I love him. All's fair in love and war. Looks like he left his golf balls, which is a nice little prop.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
You got done polishing them.
Sorry. We did get done polishing them. Looks like this one's a little dirty. Has to clean it up again. But welcome to Whatever Waits, liveworldsports.com. I'm Eazy, Spencer Raxter.
Hello.
Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash that like button.
Let's go.
Be a friend, tell a friend. Big show packed for you guys. I have headphones. If you want to open lines, we can open lines, have conversations. Nick, I know.
Let's rip it. Rip it, Lotto.
I'll say you used to make music. How'd you feel with that one?
It was good, honestly. I was surprised to hear your voice on it. I didn't know it was a diss track. I was at work and I had to throw in the headphones when I saw it, and I was cracking up. It was great. A+ production from yourself there. So, got to give it to you on that one. You came back firing because they were taking shots all day at you, no doubt.
Spinny had the best line of the day, actually.
What?
You're
oh,
like,
does that make me J. Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes me J. Cole, but, you know, hey, that's what happens.
It is what it is. I have this to say about it. Numbers have actually kind of come out for Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Is that on here?
Yeah, we'll do that first.
Okay. All right.
I'm
a lot more
we're gonna
comfortable.
do that for our YouTube. So.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of guys we have beef with, you have a couple bars to drop on CJ.
Yeah. Do you got the?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chauncey Gardner-Johnson got some tattoos over the weekend. If you didn't see this. So yeah, some pretty good tattoos there. He got a throat demon tattoo. So the man considers himself a throat demon. Yeah, I don't know if that's something I would be tattooing on my body.
Congratulations.
Like, you know, he's got that demonic throat, I guess.
Soul snatching throat.
Soul snatching throat there on Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I mean, hey, that's something you want to put out to the people, I guess.
We got to tag, if that part gets clipped, we got to tag it and send it to Debo Samuel because he's for sure gonna love to know about the throat demon.
Oh, for sure. I'd be talking so much shit if I was an NFL player lining up against him.
That's the thing too. Today I made Neil and Stick. They probably were scrubbing the Twitters the rest of the day. They're probably getting rid of everything to cancel them. But
oh yeah,
you can't scrub a tattoo.
Can't
that is
scrub
on
a tattoo.
there. He was forever known as the throat demon.
He is. Yeah, they're permanent for a reason, and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is now permanently the throat demon. So shout out to him. You know, he really sucks in those balls when he gets interceptions.
That's true.
So, you know, if he wants to parade himself as the throat demon, which he tattooed himself to be, I don't have any throat tattoos.
Stick's probably really jealous of that name, though. I'll tell you that.
The throat demon?
Yeah, he's probably real.
He's in the chat. He said Eazy is also the throat demon.
Yeah, Stick's the throat demon for sure.
Spenny said Tork is homering yesterday. He was right. Shout out Brandon
shout
Dobbs.
out you.
Let him cook.
Why? I wish I got the memo. I'll put a bet on it.
Yeah, I said it on BDE. I said it on, Chris Castellani went live on Twitter. I said it on there too. Is this guy homers in bunches? So I knew it was gonna happen. His last at bat, he was 0 for 3 on the day and stepped up to the plate, hit the game-winning home run. So shout out to Torque for getting his pop back.
Hanging slider, Torque's back.
Yeah.
Is he going back to back to back?
I don't
Are you
know.
doubling down?
I'm not gonna double down. I'm gonna take my victory parade and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything to sully it. But that's what happens with the guy, man. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. So I smelled it. It was in the air.
I think he adds to his AL leading in doubles. I think he gets another double.
Yeah, I
tonight.
could see him shooting a gapper.
Maybe not a homer, but I think he doubles.
It looks
And
a lot better with a few homers around.
Fucking beautiful day out today too. So
Amen.
love to see that. It was supposed to rain today, but
Yeah,
it
I
didn't.
saw that. It's nice as hell out.
Yeah, it's very nice. Pops comes home today, so hopefully he's bringing that Cali weather back with him.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops.
I got my first tea time of the week or of the year
Oh, he did?
on Saturday. I'm sorry, 9:00, Sycamore Hills. I'm excited. Should be fun. Got a foursome.
Shout out.
Going out with like 16 dudes Saturday should be fun. Like we got like
foursome too, huh?
yeah.
Where at?
Crystal Lake.
All right, avoid Crystal
Pontiac,
Lake at
yeah.
all costs. You don't want to get stuck behind 16 dudes. The pace of plays there is gonna be shit.
A
But
little barbecue after, so it should be fun day.
I'm excited. I haven't been out on the links yet this year. It's gonna be my first round of the season. I am going to be starting a vlog series.
Are you?
Yeah, it's
For golf?
It's just gonna be I'm calling it Spenny at the Turn,
Okay.
Glizzies.
where I'm going to be giving glizzy reviews.
Oh, wow.
For every golf course I go to, I'm gonna eat a hot dog because glizzy at the turn is a must when you're playing hot dog or when you're playing golf. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a glizzy review.
Well, I might have a little curve in it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be doing a glizzy review at every golf course I go to. So the first one will be Sycamore Hills this Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love playing hot dog.
Love playing hot dog.
Stick's a big hot dog fan. He loves playing hot dog. Why'd you randomly go into? Actually, no, that's well worth it. If you're really doing a vlog series, I'm
Yeah,
excited for that.
you're gonna see that. That's gonna be popping up on your social media feeds on Saturday, probably around 11:30 or 11 o'clock. Whenever we
I'm down.
get through that front, probably 10:30. I would assume.
We got a burger review from you too.
Burger review, yeah.
I'll send it to you if you want. Have it there. I don't know.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, from the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Moving on. Terry Arnold got his first pick from camp. There was a lot of stuff in there yesterday, but obviously the golf deal went down. Do you have that video, Chris?
I should.
If you
Should
don't, I
have
guess it's not a big
everything.
deal. We'll find it at some point. If you want to look for the John Fury one instead, I just want to laugh at that one.
MPWMU says Spenny is the master of the foot wedge. I like my short game is actually on point. Like my boys call me 2-putt Spenny because I'm a menace on the greens. Like I knock putts down. And my chipping has come a long way. I got a nice 60-degree wedge last year. That was my first year with it, and I've been using that boy pretty well.
I can't see the chat, but his stick is in the chat. That's my boy. Shout out.
Shout out,
I
Stick.
know I dissed him, but that's my guy.
I got that pick video if you want it.
The interception.
Yeah.
Gio
Yeah.
Urshela playing today. I like that.
You throw it. You gonna do it with no sound?
Yeah, sure. Just
Or-
let me find which one this sound
You're
is.
fine. That actually sounds like a pain in the ass to do. You can just play it. It ain't a big deal.
All right,
They
I'll
lied
do it.
about you.
Did you watch the draft?
Oh, I didn't mean that one. This
Yeah.
works too.
Damn it, Chris.
did.
Like for 45 minutes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well,
That
pretty good.
one's fun actually. That was actually kind of funny. Did you see that?
It's a tough watch for a Lions
I
fan.
did not watch
Is
it.
that girl like secretly a Packer fan or what?
Well, it's crazy because you can play that video if you want, Chris. You already started it.
Mhm.
It's that's probably where you're so confused. Like, yeah, without noise. You're like, what? He hit the streets after he got drafted.
Who was it?
Terry Arnold.
That was Terry
That's
Arnold.
Terry Arnold. Here,
Oh,
play the video.
no.
Yeah.
How do you feel about our first round draft pick?
Is that the guy from the Alabama guy?
Yeah. How do you feel about him?
I don't know. I
Maybe
think
3
he's
can
good,
be
right?
safe.
I mean, I don't know. I'm asking you.
He's got grit.
He's got grit. Okay then. What do you think about him?
I think he's really good.
Let's
What do you
stay.
think?
Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Okay, we're gonna scratch it.
Jared.
So
I think fuck
See?
the fucking Cowboys.
Okay.
We sniped the fucking Green Bay Packers pick, baby.
Pack, go
Fuck
baby!
Packers.
so if he was standing right here, right now, what would you say to him?
The Alabama guy?
Yeah.
I hope that the Packers don't kick your ass.
Okay then.
Okay then. Oof.
Take that Lions jersey off.
Oh,
Yo.
relax.
I guess it's what weirded me out about that whole entire situation. They knew the context of the entire like draft situation. That we moved up, we sniped him before the Green Bay Packers. They knew that he went to Alabama, and they knew he played cornerback, and they just had zero clue the name or the fact that it was him interviewing them.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, Tiernan Arnold also not a fan of Jared Goff dick gobblers. Just saying, video evidence of that.
Video evidence. It's true.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they were drunk. They were having a good time. Casual fans probably wouldn't be able to recognize.
Plus, he's literally the newest guy.
Yeah,
I got to be honest. Outside of like Colt Keith and Meadow, I mean, there's probably a few Tigers players I wouldn't know.
I would not. Yeah.
You would know everybody.
Yeah, I would know most of them.
Like I know most of the Red Wings. That's it. Just a few Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, Gio Urshela, Brandon Doggs in the Woodward Sports Chat says Gio Urshela is playing today, so that's good for the Tigers. We'll see how that goes, but I'm excited, man. The Tigers they hopefully back in the win column. They're over 500 again, so that's a good thing, and hopefully they can keep it going. Like I said, Torque's got 2 home runs in 2 games, so he's got the pop back. You love to see that, and hopefully the boys can keep it up, keep us rolling.
You confident he's to get the rolling?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty confident. I feel like he just needed to see one go out, and then he wasn't gonna hit like 5 home runs this year. Like that wasn't gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be solid. I don't know if he'll get to 40, but
how 30?
Probably 30. Yeah, I can see him hitting 30 again.
Nick?
Yeah, I think you can lock it in for 30, and I do think that his confidence is all the way back. I mean, you could tell with the bat flip when he just let that thing go. Like that was the sickest back flip I've seen in a long time. And
shout out to the Tigers. Great edit.
Yeah, Reese Olson, 2.6 or sub 2.6 ERA on the bump tonight. Hopefully Torque and company can give him some run support, which he has not really had. He's 0 for 4 with his sub 2.6 ERA, so he needs some run support tonight for sure.
To be 0-4 in that situation.
Yeah, I think we stay hot. I mean, if Torque gets going, this lineup looks a lot better quick.
Yeah,
you know.
In the chat, who got sent down to make room for Urshela? Does anybody know? Was it Valade?
Yeah, Valade went down a little bit ago. I think we recalled Bo Brisky too for some reason. I'll do some research, but
yeah, because Ibanez is already back. He's been raking. Akil Baddoo played a game. I don't know if they sent him back down already, but Gio Urshela being back in the lineup is big for the Tigers. That's a guy he's one of the best on base percentage guys in this lineup. So he gets on base, he keeps the chain moving, and puts ducks on the pond for some of our bigger hitters.
He's a pro.
Yeah.
A pro's pro. Speaking of pro.
313 Scoober says a Packers rookie retired today.
Get out of here.
I don't know. It had to be some kind of like medical reason or something if that's true.
If it happened. I gotta look that up. Tell us about Planet Fitness.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness Zone, the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $10 a month, no commitment, no matter where you are. There's a Planet Fitness close by, more than 50 in Metro Detroit, and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Are you tired of the same old Detroit sports merch? Head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all guaranteed to turn heads. So head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today and get yourself some brand new what?
Merch.
Wait, you've never seen that?
Oh, no, dude.
You've never seen
He got launched.
Bro,
it's like an anime fight when he gets up, he's like, oh, things are starting to get interesting now. After he gets up flying, I can do this all day.
That's
he
what
launched
popped up.
his ass, dude. That's fucked up, man.
That was kind of fucked up. He ate that shit.
He did. He popped up. I mean, he bounced up.
Now it gets interesting.
Oh, things are starting to get interesting, huh?
Smash that like button and be a friend.
Woodward Sports is back.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Smorex, Young
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Rest in peace, my guy Stick. Rest in peace, my guy Neil. Happy Jared Goff Day. Speaking of which, we had a tweet finally come out from Albert Breer with a little bit more details on Jared Goff's situation. I've yet to see cap hits per se, but there's this from Albert Breer. First 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, was $125 million. The first 3 years was $165 million. And then obviously there's that fourth year option that I'm in love with is the $57 million in 2028. That sounded like some hater shit. I'm not in love with it, but
Yeah, that was some super hater shit.
it was ideal. It was ideal.
Yeah, the $73 million signing bonus is a big note on that, because that more than likely means that the cap hit on at least that first year, if not the second year as well, is going to be relatively low, extremely low, honestly, because we talked about how Matthew Stafford, the first year of his deal for the Rams, it was only like a $2 million cap hit because he got a $60 million signing bonus.
Yep.
So I would assume that this is going to be a very similar reasoning of why they gave him that $73 million signing bonus. And we talked about like not a lot of teams, not a lot of owners can do that because not a lot have the capital to shell out. They don't have $100 million sitting there to just give to a guy. Luckily, Sheila Ford Hamp's got those buku bucks, so she could just go out there and give a guy that much money to take some off of the cap hit. We have another tweet that I just sent to you, Chris, that breaks it down a little more. This is from our friends over there at Over the Cap, who do a great job of breaking down contracts. This is Jason from Over the Cap. He said, regarding Goff's contract numbers, a $73 million signing bonus should be the largest in the NFL. Lamar Jackson had been number one at $72.5 million.
Wow.
He said he would guess the new money is $98 million or so, which would be third. That's 1 year cash for Jared Goff. $98 million. Imagine. I know none of us can imagine this because none of us will experience this in our lives.
Straight cash, homie.
Hey, relax.
I mean,
we got future NFLers
I
in
hope
the
we
chat
all.
right now.
I hope we all experience this
There
in
you
our
go.
lives,
That
but
sounds
more
way
than
better.
likely,
But-
none of us.
Stop. Just say, hey, yeah, come on.
You
Just have the
sign your
first one.
name on a piece of paper, you wake up, and there's $73 million sitting in your account. That is fucking nuts. Like, congrats to Brad Holmes, to Mike Disner, to Sheila Ford Hamp for getting this deal done and putting it in a favorable position for both parties. Because I'm sure Jared Goff and Kristen Harper are, and if they have a dog, I assume they have a dog.
They
Jared
do.
Goff-
Remember, I kept trying to hump the reporter.
yeah. And that dog, that whole family wakes up and they're $73 million happier. And the Lions down the road are happier because they can spend more money because the cap hit isn't going to be as bad as it would be if they didn't give him this insane signing bonus.
Lions fans.
Shout out Mike Disner. And Chris, that's another picture in Slack, if you will, just on the Kristen Harper topic. But in regards to Jared Goff contract, this was ideal. Like, I was hoping for 45. I was trying to speak it into existence. Once we saw Kirk Cousins at like 38, 37, however old he may be, coming back from a torn Achilles sign.
100 milli.
Yeah. Shout out.
Oh, good.
Jared Goff winning at life.
Jared Goff is winning at life.
Jared Goff is winning at life.
He has by far got the baddest wife out of quarterbacks.
It's my
Soon to be
quarterback.
wife. I don't know if they're married yet. I know
Nope,
they're engaged.
not yet. They will be. I forgot what I was saying. Don't remember now. Oh, nope. Still gone. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I mean those things will do it to you.
Usually Chris like announces before he puts stuff. The one time he doesn't.
100 million, Kirk Cousins.
Oh, when he signed that $45 million a year, I was like, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like JG's number is gonna start with 5. But again, you have that. It's the perfect window. Not the perfect window, obviously. Like the cap hit is less than ideal. Well, once it like starts to roll in, but you have this year with Ben Johnson.
Yes.
All right. The following year, with or without, we don't know, but you have Tanner Strand. You get a feel for what we got going on beyond Ben. One more year of it, one last year of it, and then you could pivot from it and start to move on. What are you smiling at?
You're already thinking about the end of this contract, and it hasn't even started yet.
Well, hold on, though. I'm just for the people that were on that side of things, like Matthew Kruger, and we had a few of those calls yesterday, right? Like it is an ideal contract for all parties.
Yes, it is.
Because of that reason. Like there is that 4th-year option if things don't work out post Ben Johnson. That is ideal. Jared Goff also gets paid. You also get to see, because this year, that's the other piece of this too. Jared Goff, obviously at least me, I've been vocal about you need certain pieces around him for that thing to work. You have these certain pieces, and those certain pieces are also locked in. We talked about it yesterday with Penei Sewell and Amon-Ra specifically, but obviously Jameer Gibson, his rookie deal. You got Aiden Hutchinson in his 5th-year option. Jameer in his 5th year. Like everybody that helped you get to the NFC Conference Championship game is still under contract right now.
Yeah.
So we know what we have. You could win with Jared Goff. You really can. Nick, you look like you wanted to say something.
I just like the fact that Sheila opened up the checkbook here, so it gives Goff obviously the massive signing bonus there, but it gives us the flexibility on the back end. I think that's the biggest thing. It allows Brad Holmes to do what he wants with the flexibility on the back end of this deal. And you think about a good GM compared to a bad one. I mean, a little bit of apples to oranges here, but we have the team option with Jared Goff compared to a player option like Javi Baez when it comes to the diamond, and now you're stuck into that. This is the complete opposite. This is on the team. They can make the best decision for them, and it gives us the flexibility, like I said. So I absolutely love this deal so far from seeing all these numbers come out.
Yeah, I don't think player options are a thing in the NFL. Like, I can't think of a single one that has been a thing. But you're right. Like, it gives the team the control, and seeing. I talked about it a little bit yesterday about how people are like, oh, we're glad this team is finally spending money. They're finally spending money, unlike other Lions. No, Lions teams spent money. Like other regimes, they spent money.
Yeah.
They just spent money in stupid ways. This regime is spending smart money. They are drafting well, developing those players, and spending money on those guys from the inside rather than going out and trying to get a Damian Woody or a Trey Flowers or a Jamie Collins and throwing a ton of money at them to come fix their team. Their team's already set. They're locking up those pieces for a continual success. And on top of that, they're not doing contracts like a Damian Woody or a Trey Flowers that burn you and clog up your books. They're doing contracts like the one we see with Jared Goff that give you a lot of flexibility, and you can maneuver around and work the cap like guys like Les Snead and Howie Roseman and other very good front offices work the books, cook the books, as you should say.
Yeah, and that's been my point from the jump is, and I don't mean this as a disrespect. People take it as a disrespect, but all I want is the contract to be tradable. That's it. As long as it's tradable, it's a good contract. Like in the NFL, all you need is that one team to convince, and this is assuming that things don't go positively for the Lions. All you need is that one team to look at it and say, yeah, we can do a year or two of golf. Look at this guy. He got to the NFC Championship. He got to the Super Bowl way back when. Like, this is a guy that is better than a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL. We have that ranking all the time. So to me, at the end of the day, if it's a tradable contract, it's a good contract. This is a good job for Brad Holmes. And again, it's good for Jared Goff, because is he getting the most per dollar? I don't think so, but in a sense, he probably is, between the huge signing bonuses, the guarantees. I think this is probably the most guaranteed he would have got anywhere, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the most guaranteed that anybody has got. Like, I mean, almost anybody other than fucking Deshaun Watson, and we see how terrible of a contract that was. This is one of the most guaranteed deals ever, and he deserved it.
I think it's the 6th most guaranteed dollars.
Yeah.
But, I mean, still, regardless. And I saw people saying he earned it. He absolutely did. I mean, without doing what he did the past 2 years, you're not – think about it this way, right? Any truly top 5 quarterback, when they re-sign these extensions, they are resetting the market.
Yeah.
That is happening every single time. We saw it like 2 times in a row with Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow when that situation went down. Then once more Lamar Jackson. Any true top 5 guy is – he earned that because without these past 2 years, he's nowhere near those type of numbers.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is don't worry about that $53 million number. Don't worry about that $170 million guaranteed number. Wait until that cap hit comes out because that's the only number we should be concerned with. The guaranteed contract, the cash incentives, all of that shit, that's what Sheila Ford Hamp has to worry about. Lions fans, the only number we're worried about is the cap hit. So when that comes out, then we'll see what this deal really looks like. And like I said, because of that $73 million signing bonus, I have a hunch that the first 2 years of that cap hit are going to be extremely friendly for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, and like I said, everything's locked into place regardless, on top of just even being probably a little bit better than you were last year with the additions of your rookies you have this year.
Yeah.
And Brad Holmes knocks him out of the park every single time. He's no Torkelson when it comes to drafting.
I think this also makes sense looking at the details of this contract, why it took so long, why it didn't get done right away. Right?
Yeah.
Like, so I could feel Spinny smiling at me.
why were you doing that?
All I'm saying is we're going to be all right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, to Chris's point, I think we were right about like why it took so long was because there was a difference in years. They wanted a different length of the contract, and both camps came to an agreement. The Lions probably said, hey, we'll give you more guaranteed money if you take one less year, and that's probably what happened.
This is the Daniel Jones contract on steroids.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is.
That's all it is.
But in a good way.
What?
Good steroids, not bad steroids.
Yeah, no, good steroids. Steroids that help.
Yeah, they're bad.
I had to take steroids for my shoulder one time.
Makes so much sense.
Not like anabolic steroids.
I mean, your hands are huge.
My hands I was born with huge hands.
Yeah, big ass head.
Yeah, that's true.
It all makes sense.
It all makes sense. But and finally, you know, to put a bow on all this conversation,
wrap it up neatly.
It is like I said, there is one deciding factor on whether or not this is a good contract for the Detroit Lions, and that is winning the Super Bowl. If you win the Super Bowl, it is the best contract that the Lions have ever given out. If you don't win the Super Bowl, it's a bad contract, flat out. It's what it comes down to. Those are the chairs you're sitting at. That's the table you're sitting at. That's the pond you swim in. Whatever analogy you want. Those are your expectations are to win a Super Bowl. So if you don't, it's not a good contract. If you do, it's the best contract ever.
Amen. And without further ado, we got to tell you about Feldman Chevrolet.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit feldmanauto.com to find the location nearest you. Catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola, really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Woodward Sports has a new morning show. Start your day with Wake Up Woodward, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB, and KG every morning as they cover all of Detroit sports. Sports talk, banter, and live fan interaction, all on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
What happened? My good news, my student loans might have gotten forgiven.
No way.
How? I don't know. I signed up for it when it first came out, and then I just didn't pay them for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't been paying them, and they stopped sending me letters. And I went to sign in and use my social security number and birth date, and it said we have no record under this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you better screenshot of that and then just avoid them the rest of your life.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they saw your last 3 incomes. They're like, yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
never get this money.
You were never getting that shit.
Hey, bro, they're like, we ain't getting this shit.
No, I mean,
the last quarterly tax report, we're like, yeah, we're fucked.
I'm struggling right now because of all the shit I got to pay for. With, like, I guess I got like.
That new whip is sexy, though.
Oh, yeah. No,
Happy for both of you.
that's already booked in. But, I mean, I got 3 bachelor parties I had to pay for. I got
that's wild.
5 weddings. Like, one I got to buy a suit for because I'm standing up in. So, there's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I paid my taxes, and I got to start making my quarterly payments for my taxes next year already.
Kyle says no, Spinny. They're putting you in default.
What does that mean?
You missed the payments, something like that. But you don't own shit, so you're fine. They can't put any liens or anything. Yeah, you honestly, and I haven't done it, probably going to do it soon, all transparency. But you know, Donald Trump, 50 Cent, they've all done like bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Like it's just a way to clear
I
debt.
declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, that's my next move. So if that's what they're doing to you,
No.
just pull out the same fucking trap card. Wow.
I mean, honestly though, I haven't finished off my payment because there was that thing like mine was like 10% or 10 G's will wipe it off of everybody minimum.
Yeah.
And so I got it down to the 10, and I'm just waiting because I know that motherfucker's gonna sneak that out right before re-election time. Hey guys, I delivered, and then I'm gonna do that. Hopefully.
Shout out to Paulo, golf MVP season. If you guys like to call in and give your takes on the Jared Goff contract, good or bad, we will open the phone lines. Nick will be working them. The phone number we'll have in the chat here soon too. But I guess moving on to a little bit more.
Big M says, "No, Spenny, they coming for your front door." I want them to pull up to the crib, Moila. I'll whoop all your asses.
I want it.
Want it. Can I do that for like the student loan repayments? Can I like request trial by combat?
I really wish you could.
I would do that in a heartbeat, bro.
I would have done that too.
Choose your champion. I'll go grab Buck or Charles Johnson, have them fight for me, or I'll fight myself.
What? Like liar?
Like no,
I'm kicking my own ass.
No, I'll fight like do trial by combat. I'll be my own champion, but if they choose somebody sick, I'll ask Charles Johnson if he wants to be my champion.
Oh, for sure.
Or if it's waves and you just gotta like this wave is for 5,000. This wave is for
they just progressively get older, dude.
Yeah.
I really want to do that. Like I know it'll never happen, but I want to fight a bunch of little kids just to see how many I can fight at once.
I think it's in Howell. They got this place you can go to, and you put on like all the night gear.
Yeah, I would do that for sure. But like I'm saying,
still giving
like,
kids CTE at that point.
The video of or in Step Brothers when they fight all the little kids at the playground. I want to do that so bad. Just like we talked about with the cats. Like how many waves of cats do you think you could beat?
Yeah.
I hate kids, so I would do that with kids.
Moving on. The over-unders have just came out officially for the NFL. Detroit Lions. Have we done this before?
We did a couple on the NFC North, but that was before the draft.
Yeah, because Dion hit me up about this. I don't know if it's like something new or not, but yeah, Detroit Lions, they're at 10.5, which I'm pretty sure that's what they were before the draft, too.
Dr. Clap and Cheese says Francis Ngannou versus Spenny. Loser pays their student loan debts. I'm fighting dirty. I'm squeezing sacks. I'm kicking knees, gouging eyes.
Be done.
He would be too honorable to do that. I'd go punch him right in the dick as hard as I can first thing.
Ain't no honor in debt.
No honor in death, bro. Or debt. Yeah. It's true.
No
That's
honor
a
in
bar.
debt. 10.5 wins.
10.5 wins for the Lions?
Isn't that what it was before the draft?
Oh, there.
Yeah, it was. The thing that's intriguing about this over under 10.5 though, boys, is that it's plus 104 for over. So they're thinking we don't go over. They're giving you plus money there at over under 10.5 at plus 104. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Because I think this is an easy bet. I mean, just No homerism here, but this is smashing that over.
Over. Are you kidding me? 10.5 wins. Lions are gonna win 13 games next year. Book it. Give me the over on that shit. 10.5 is disrespectful.
Over.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about how hard that schedule looks. Like that schedule there, it does look tough. I'm not gonna lie. You play the Texans, you play the Bills. The NFC North got better, but 10.5. All I got to do is get to 11. When I play the Vikings twice, like, come on, dude, what are we doing here? Yeah, smash the over. It's easy.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
I just put in the toughest schedule rankings too. Actually, Detroit Lions were the top 10. I'm pretty sure.
I don't give a shit about the schedule rankings.
I'm
We
with
see
you.
that every year to
That's
where it's
fair.
like, oh, they got the easiest schedule, and then halfway through the season, it's like,
Well,
oh,
this is
these
a tough
4
schedule.
teams started off 6-0. Wow, who saw that coming? Now they have the hardest schedule.
That's very
so,
true.
Yeah, I know, that doesn't matter to me.
All right, and I think we learned this one the other week when we let Nick change his win total for the Vikings because he was, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was that one hot chick from there, but they're at 7.5. Nick, over under Vikings win total.
Oh, hell yeah. Great. He's trying to
Great
look.
graphic there, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's my fault.
It's a good graphic because you can read it.
I can't read the shit. Can't see shit out of this thing.
Yeah, the over-under for the Vikings is at 7.5, and it's plus 116, so they do not think they get over.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, what
You
did
wanna change
I
it?
change mine to? 8?
Yeah, he dropped it to 8.
I'm gonna stick with 8. I think they have enough weapons on offense if Hawkinson comes back healthy where they can get to 8 wins in a very tough NFC North. Spenmo?
Under.
I'm going at 7 on the dot.
Shout out our guy, One Bar. That's our guy. Shout out Alyssa.
Shout out Alyssa.
The hot
we know 2 hot Alyssas. So
the hot Vikings fan that blocks everybody and knows ball. She and One Bar are very good representations of the Vikings fan base, but sorry guys, I just don't think you're gonna be that good this year. I can't trust a rookie quarterback with the franchise, even though he's got a lot of players to insulate him. I think they get swept by the Lions. I think they get swept by the Packers, and I think they split with the Bears. So that's
Speaking of Vikings
5
fans,
losses
actually,
right there.
If you don't mind, I apologize. You see that one clip come out from our boys Jeff and
Yeah, I heard that guy's a
Pito.
Yeah,
are we allowed to say that?
I think
Italy?
Pito should.
Hey, run for your life.
Yeah, for real.
hey,
Run for your life.
That's the next
Certified
track.
lover boy, certified Vikings fan.
That is true. That would suck.
Is that guy like a legit?
I mean, that's the rumor, right?
Everybody, yeah, shout out,
From his own
Supremacy.
people, by the way.
Supremacy
Isn't that what Vikings
said he was legit a pedo. I think all pedos should die personally.
Yeah. That's strong.
I mean,
No, I'm with you.
yeah, like
Even if they make bops.
even if they make bops, if you are a pedo, I don't think you should be alive. But let's
I
move
agree.
on.
Let's move on. It's getting weird. Got him under 7. I got him 7 on the dot.
7? Where you got him, Spenny?
Yeah, probably 7, 6, somewhere around there.
Chris?
Yeah, 7 sounds right.
All I'm saying, man.
All right, talking about another
All
team
I'm
in the
saying.
division, fellas. We're going to Lambeau, going out to Wisconsin. The Packers over under
Shout
set
out.
at 9.5, and it's minus 134 for them to go over here.
Damn.
So they're expected to go over. I'm gonna be right there with it. I'll lead this one off. I'm going over on Packers 9.5.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
don't think
over
there's
too.
that much question about it either.
No, I'm going over on this too. I think the Packers win double-digit games this year. I think they're a good team. I know our guy Peter Bukowski had some strong statements about their offense. I think their defense is going to be really what shows up. I think they could have one of the best defenses in the league. So yeah, give me the over. I think they'll be in double-digit wins.
I got it over, and it's probably for me the offense. Just I don't know what to expect out of Josh Jacobs. Very curious to see what happens when they play the Lions in that situation. But year 2 Jordan Love, which I guess technically is not his year 2, but I mean you guys know how I feel about Jordan Love at this point. I think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got a hell of a backfield finally. We addressed the backfield on the same timing as this. But yeah, I go at 10. I'm cool with that.
It's at 9.5, right?
Yeah.
All right. All I'm saying is it's gonna go over. It's gonna go over. I put it
Over.
at 10. I think 10 is the perfect number for that team.
How about this one? Philadelphia Eagles, also 10.5.
Easy. You want to get to the other teams after break? I got the last. We'll close this one down with the NFC North here. I got the Chicago Bears. This one's intriguing. Yeah. Clear out. Over under 8.5. The over -150.
Wow.
FD is on the over for this one. They're not getting much juice. I'm going to go over. I talked about it before. I think the Bears are going to be really good. I think this is one of the best divisions in all of football. I think the Bears get to 9 wins for sure.
This is a tough one for me. This I think this is a great line from Vegas for the Bears. I'm going to go under just because I think they'll be right at 8. I think that I got them at 8 wins. I think they'll be 8-9 on the season. I could very well see them having a Lions-esque season from a couple years ago where they had a bad stretch and then get hot towards the end of the year. But I don't think they'll get to 9. I think they'll be at 8 wins.
Yeah. The one I took away from the Vikings, I'll give it to the Bears. I could see it. What they end with last year, like 7 or 8?
7 and 10.
Yeah, I can see.
And they upgrade at quarterback. You think about bringing in Keenan Allen, Romo Duze.
I mean, and then they got another tackle too.
Full season,
right.
Full season of Montez Sweat.
Shotgun guy, take your pants off.
Shotgun guy. Yeah, I can see the Bears. As much as I hate them, I see them get that extra W. You got Tyson Badgett too, who started a few games from last year as well. So that's a game that won 7 games with those 2 quarterbacks. That shit show. It's a big upgrade.
That's fair.
I know that all the logic that you guys pointed out would point to smashing the over, but I'm going to go right under. I think 8 is the perfect number. That's a number that fits in my head with the Bears. I think 8-8 is a good season. I think there was some luck involved with Chicago last year, and I also think that they will be playing a harder schedule, and the division is harder, and that goes for not just the Lions, that goes for all teams in the division. So I think a rookie quarterback, even a highly touted one, I think 8-8 is a good season. Nothing to be disappointed at if you're a Bears fan, but I think that's where they
it'd be 8-9.
Or 8-9, yeah. Oh yeah, then that's a terrible season. You suck, Chicago.
Yeah, it's fair. We do got to go to break. We'll be right back with some more NFC over-unders. But first, let me tell you about Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night. No Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology has been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Yeah.
That's 1-800.
Yeah.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Dispo Dispensary is the best in the business. I got the largest variety of name brand products, the best bud tenders, the best deals. It's disposhops.com. Order to your front door, Dispo Dash. Again, it's Dispo, your local campus plug.
Don't carry me too far away.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on Sports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spimo Rex, Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. They want us to tell about the NFL leak account reporting the first Sunday Night Football game being the Detroit Lions versus the guess.
Not the Niners.
Who do you think?
Because
I've heard Bears, but I'm going Rams here. No, Cowboys already on, I think.
Oh yeah,
I got Rams.
Chris?
And I know the Niners are playing the Jets week 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Niners, Jets, Cowboys, Browns. Chiefs, Ravens.
Chiefs, Ravens. It'll be Lions.
It's a home game.
It's a home game.
It's got to be the Rams one.
Yeah, Lions, Rams.
Yep.
No way.
Yeah, that's what's rumored to be.
Have
allegedly.
they?
Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football.
Opening week.
Taking off Monday.
Fucking hard cock, dude. That's awesome. I love that shit, bro. Are you serious?
Hard cock?
Hard cock, man.
Stick was in that seat for a minute.
That's awesome.
Oh, you did some of your microphone,
Yeah, I
buddy.
did. Too strong.
Got too excited over there.
Live to this desk.
Calm
about
down, son.
2.5 inches. But I think this, no, it's awesome. It's awesome that the Lions are going to get that respect. Hopefully it's true. Obviously, we don't know that to be sure.
Yeah.
That is just a leak.
Speculation.
And I won't be here on Thursday when
Soft
the,
cock.
so yeah, like quarter chub. I won't be here on Thursday because I'm going to a wedding.
Shout out.
I don't know who's going to be sitting in my place in the show, but you guys are going to have an easy ass show.
KG?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Well, because it comes out tomorrow, right?
Comes out tomorrow at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so then Thursday. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, keep an eye out for that one. I'm here for it. I'm cool with that one. Does week 1 feel too early for Stafford to get a tribute video after comments made and obviously face him for that first playoff win?
Yes. Week 1, Sunday Night Football, wear the blacks and take Stafford's soul.
It just feels so weird every time you say it.
I love the blacks. I'm a big fan of the blacks, man.
They're great.
I love the black jerseys.
I've always supported the blacks.
Black jerseys.
I'm glad the blacks are back.
We never left.
Yes, the black jerseys. I would love to see the blacks out on week 1 versus the Rams. I think that would be fucking too.
Can we just get...
I would like to see the black jerseys out on week 1 against the Rams. I think that would be fire.
Burns says, no effing tribute videos. Enough. Are you with that? If they're wearing the black jerseys, no tribute videos.
Cool. I'm cool either way.
In the black jerseys, no tribute video.
With the
If you're doing
blacks,
the tribute
no.
video, blue jerseys. Because we can't, that's soft shit.
The only tribute video that I want to see is the highlight tape from last season of the Detroit Lions and these fans and this team with the same group that they had of last year. That's the tribute video I want to see. Shout out Dan Campbell for this one.
Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas in the Woodward Sports chat says, we love you too, Spenny. Shout out Jay Thomas. Love you, brother. But yeah, honestly.
Blacks are back. Quote, Spenny 2024.
All joking aside, I would love to see them wear the black jerseys. All joking aside, I would love to see them wear the black jerseys first Sunday Night Football game, week 1 against the Rams. That'd be fucking sick. Go out there.
Disgusting. Give me the old watch.
Oh, Jesus.
Monochromatic, if you will.
Fucking go out there.
What's wrong with football?
Beat the shit out of Matthew Stafford. Boo his wife and children. Just would be an amazing environment.
Listen, if they're wearing the black jerseys, no tribute video. Like anytime we're wearing the black jerseys, I want it to be Black Air Force mode. I want to be on that type of energy. I want to be on that, like, if you want to call us a dirty team, that's the type of energy I want to be on when we're wearing the blacks. I want to live through that villain moniker that Brad Holmes cast over this team last year if they're wearing the all blacks. If they're going to go with the blues, then you can give them the tribute video, whatever. I mean, this is a brand new Lions.
Boo's
jerseys,
kids either
everything.
way.
I don't boo the kids. That's distasteful.
Kids. Boo
Hey,
the kids. Boo the
They
kids.
take one of the kids and they throw him at the guy in the Packers video. He's like, Let's do it, Kelly.
No, don't physically harm anybody.
Yeah, don't hurt anybody.
But boo the kids. Boo the kids. I want to make a shirt that says boo the kids, and I want to wear it week 1.
That's fine.
Just because Kelly's dad. They were booing our kids. Shut up. God.
She backtracked on that too, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she's J. Cole, and I guess I am too. But
Takes one to know.
Yeah, it takes a Cole to know Cole.
But to be fair, like both parties still probably like J. Cole.
I'm at the point, fellas, it's been long enough. Like, we played him last season.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Shout out Dan Campbell for that quote, and we will beat your ass. You're coming into our turf, and we're trying to go 1-0. I'm done with the videos. I'm done with all the story. We have the quarterback of the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff, and he is the quarterback of the Rams. Anything else does not matter to me at all. No video. Close the yearbook. The saga's over.
Apollo gets it. He says LMAO, boo his wife and children. Do it. Boo him.
Stop.
Don't boo anybody wearing anything remotely Rams or Matthew Stafford that week.
Don't boo kids.
Boo kids. They need to know. They need to know shit ain't sweet.
Even
You're
your own.
sitting in your fucking ivory towers, you paid for by your millions and millions of dollars that Detroit paid for. You're getting booed around here, kids. You gotta know shit ain't sweet in the real world. Boo! Boo!
Don't boo the kids.
Boo that kid.
I get it's easy to get gassed up over that. He's good at it. Don't boo the kids.
Boo the kids!
I'm definitely down to big shout out Matthew Stafford week 1 though. I'm not opposed to that at all. And honestly, for him, it'd probably be. I know we beat him, and I was pretty confident we would win that game going into it either way. But like he played his ass off. Matthew Stafford did. So I want.
He was balling.
I want another great game like that.
Yeah.
JG another great
That's
game.
why you got to
like
boo
that
his kids because he's good.
Chris,
Because
where
some
you
bum, like it doesn't matter, but he's good and he's the enemy, so boo his kid.
Chris, where you at with the tribute video?
I'm okay with that. I think I'm more okay with the most you guys because we didn't do it for the playoffs. That was fair. I was totally on board with that. I said that. Don't do it during the playoffs. Now is time for war. This time, if you are wearing the all black jerseys, then yes, I do think it's a good idea. But if it's just a regular game, man, I think Stafford's done enough for the city to deserve a video. Why not? It's no harm, no foul. You can still beat his ass in between the lines. I don't really care too much either way.
So I was reading a little bit of rap.
100%.
100%. I'm sorry, Chris.
Ooh.
Don't put
Boo the kids.
Dude.
What?
Don't let them into play places.
You about to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say boo kids in general.
Put them to work. Bring back child labor. Boo.
14-hour work days.
14-hour work days. Boo. Dude, I worked at a chicken shack. I got so pissed because I started there when I was 13. Which
what? It sounds illegal.
It technically was, but like I was working like 10-hour shifts and shit because I needed money. My mom was like, "I'm not giving you any money, so you got to go get a job." So I started working there when I was 13, and I was working like 10 hours days. And one of the guys who was like 17 called CPS for himself because he was like he wasn't getting breaks or whatever, and so I had to like take 4-hour shifts now because he called CPS on the store. And so like, sorry, like I was like,
the store got in trouble. Hold on. The store got in trouble by CPS. So they made a 13-year-old kid work more hours?
No, less.
Oh,
I could only work 4-hour shifts after that. And I was like, I'm not going to call CPS. Like, I want to work. I need money. Like, they're like we can't. I was like, dude, fuck you, man.
Tell them I'll call him because you hired me.
I wanted to beat that dude's ass. No, they could have hired. They could hire me.
Yeah.
But I just could only work certain 4-hour shifts.
Shout out Burn in Woodward Sports Chat. He says the super chat. He says, yeah, it was a classic. Stafford throws for 400 yards and a loss in Ford Field. Same crap he did for 12 years. What a bar.
The Ski Mask Boy says Woodward Sports is going to Spencer's head. No, I've been booing kids for years, brother.
Yeah, stop
booing
kids. Enough of that.
What if that was our merch or like our slogan at Woodward
Dude,
Sports?
I'm down to make boo them kids shirts.
We're going to break. This guy's out of control right now.
Let me tell you about Lady Jane's.
Woodward Sports, where kids get what they deserve.
Awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, hands down, Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences, the online and big box retailers, with one major difference. They're family owned and operated for over 30 years. Over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on sports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by Spimo Rax, Young
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button.
Smash.
Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I actually have to grab my backpack for this one because I wrote this down yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday's topic, but the top 3 backfields in the NFL. Obviously, we saw they did theirs for PFT. Did you do yours yesterday?
My what?
Nice. Top 5, top 3 backfields in the NFL.
No. I
All
can
right.
do it off the top of my head.
Go.
Dylon, and Dylon.
Easy.
I'll go Troy Lions number 1. I would say Miami Dolphins probably number 2. San Francisco 49ers number 3.
Are you looking at my list right now?
No, I'm looking at that traffic cone out there. San Francisco 49ers 3. You said top 5?
Yeah. I think I got one surprise one in there. That honestly shouldn't be a surprise, but
I'll go Eagles
people aren't thinking
4. And
take your sweet time. I'm being serious.
I'm trying to think number 5. I can't think of a good 5. A lot of them are blending together. Maybe the Rams? Kyron Williams, Blake Corum.
Yeah.
I'll see what Blake Corum could be, but Ravens are up there. Oh, yeah, Ravens. Keaton Mitchell and Derrick Henry.
That's one.
Yeah,
I
Ravens
think,
are number 5.
Yeah, I had Detroit Lions 1. Excuse me. Dolphins 2. I had Ravens 3. I'd be cool with switching that up, though. Ravens 3. 49ers 4. I don't like my 5. Well, I'll say it. It was the I don't want to say my 5.
The Bears?
Yeah.
You have the Bears at number 5?
That's just deep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean they're
not exceptionally good, but it's
they're
deep
all
value-wise.
solid.
Yes, exactly.
DeAndre Swift. I like Roshan Johnson. Khalil Herbert's good. I'm not mad at that.
Nick, did you do one?
No, I had a question for you guys. Who's the Falcons' backup running back? Do you guys know off the top of your head? Algier. Do you guys think Algier and Bijan deserve to be discussed in there?
Took a weird step back last year. I didn't understand that.
Well, I mean, because Bijan was there. That's
But even when he got the ball, he wasn't like doing work.
I'm not mad at that if you put that up there. Dante 151 says week 7, the 49ers will host the Chiefs on Fox with Tom Brady on the call. No leaks yet on Lions schedule. I just want to know at least one game. So week 7, Niners Chiefs with Tom Brady on the call. That should be good. That's a good watch.
I don't remember. People are like usually right when they do these things. These leaks.
Most of them are.
I feel like they were.
The NFL leaks, I think, was like almost 100% hit rate
last year.
Yeah,
the Lions. I guess keep eyeing that account. I'm not familiar with it. Somebody send the ad again. I'll give it a follow. Or if you guys are listening,
Jeff Berg said Falcons at 5. I'm not mad if you put the Falcons up there.
Okay, yeah. So I was looking at
who's the Jaguars backup? Because ETN had a year.
Tyler Algier, just real quick, 186 attempts, 683 yards, 4 touchdowns.
It's not terrible.
Not
Not
terrible.
good.
Yeah. No, what'd you say before I read that?
Who's the Jags backup? Did they add anybody? Because ETN's pretty damn good.
I do like ETN. He actually grew on me a lot last year. Honestly, he's a dog. Jaguars have loading. So once that's done loading, I'll let you know.
I think it's undisputed that the Detroit Lions are number 1, though, here, boys, right?
Yes.
I mean, I think Gibbs going to just absolutely explode, and then
to
the contrary of that Packers slappy, David Montgomery is a really good running back in this
He
league.
is. I did not. I did not.
That
understand
slander
at all.
was insane.
That was crazy. That was like what people think I do with JG. That is like what that actually was. The embodiment of it.
Yeah, that was some pure hate.
Because I could say that I think people are better
Buck Nasty's mama
than
dish.
said name, but I can still tell you that the said name is still good.
Yes.
He was not able to do that with David Montgomery. Like a Jag to me at the running back position is a Tyler Algier. A Jag to me, not even Tyler Algier. I might even put him higher expectations than that. But AJ Dillon. I mean, we've been over this.
AJ Dillon is just a guy. And Dave Montgomery is much better than AJ Dillon. I would agree that
What were we typing?
the Lions' backfield is number 1 in the NFL. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs is a top 5 running back, I think, in the NFL. Like, I think the dude's special. David Montgomery. Also, every time we bring it up, Austin Eckler, bring me them eyebrows, brother. Where you at? Run those eyebrows.
Out of context, this sounds crazy.
Austin Eckler, run those eyebrows, motherfucker.
Bring me those eyebrows, brother.
Bring those eyebrows here, son. Like, he made a bet. You don't let your mouth make a bet your eyebrows can't cash. And right now he owes Lions fans his eyebrows.
So
Clip that, Kyle. Put that out there. Austin Eckler, run me those eyebrows.
Tag
or Noah,
him.
whoever's clipping.
Bulge Army, get after him.
Bulge Army.
Exactly.
Oh, we do that. Yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah, Noah, clip that. And I'll put out the bulge light.
The bulge light. Yikes.
You heard of a fleshlight. Here comes the bulge light.
So the Lions fellas were 5th last year in rushing. My question to you guys is, how high do you think they can go? They averaged 135.9 yards last season. Do you see that number continually going up with this offensive line?
It's a ridiculous number to begin with. To be honest.
135.9.
Right? Isn't that kind of crazy, the average?
That's the Lions average?
Yeah.
That is
Isn't that wild?
Do you expect them to regress?
No regress.
I think it could go up.
The same. Maybe.
I think you could be pushing 150 with the amount of touches that Jahmyr is going to see next year. Like, we forget the guy didn't get many touches for the first 4 or 5 games of the year.
Can I ask, with treading the tire, does that not concern you? But
no.
Does David go this way a little bit as Gibbs goes this way?
I think it will supplement. Like, they're going to use David a little bit less. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to go up a little bit. I could see 145 next year.
What about you with that one, Nick?
That would be second in the league, Spenny, if we got to 145. The Ravens are at 156.5. I don't think we're going to be able to catch the Ravens because of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Yes.
But besides that, I could see us slotting in that number 2 spot. I think we will run the ball pretty dominant. I mean, I think Gibbs is going to be the most electric back in this league next year. I mean, I thought he already was last season, but obviously the touches weren't there. But I see CMC maybe taking a little step back, and I think Gibbs is just going to completely explode next season. So I believe that the Lions are going to have the number 2 ranked rushing offense in the NFL next year.
I see the bulges popping in the chat. Shift God, Anakin Skyogre. Rakestraw's Rocket says bulge. He's got the bulge name. Rakestraw's Rocket. Speaking to you, I request counsel from the bulge leaders. Austin Eckler owes us his eyebrows. Austin Eckler made a bet that his bulge can't cash. Because he said if both Lions running backs finish in the top 15 in fantasy, he will shave off his eyebrows. He said that on a podcast. I don't remember what podcast. I think it was a FanDuel one.
It's out there.
It's out there.
We got the clip.
And both Lions running backs finished top 15 in fantasy. So let me get those eyebrows, Austin Eckler. You owe that to Lions Nation. That is what I request of you, Rakestraw's Rocket, as a messenger to the Bulge Army. Get that clip out there. Tag Austin Eckler, tag me, tag Woodward Sports. Bring them eyebrows here, Austin.
Bring the eyebrows here, boy. And then also, Spinny, Blacks are back 2024.
Blacks are back 2024.
Bring me them eyebrows.
Love the Blacks.
Chris, do you think that this rushing offense can be even better next season?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, absolutely. What I mean, I don't think there's real concern for a David Montgomery fall off yet. Like I don't think he's at that point yet where he could regress, and obviously you're assuming progression from Gibbs, so why not? Why wouldn't it be better?
Did I tell you about? I settled on what jersey I'm gonna get.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna get a Dan Campbell black jersey.
So you're gonna get a white black.
Damn, I want to do that.
89. The ones they were wearing at the draft.
Yeah.
I just got to do it.
It's hard.
He's the man, dude. He's the fucking man.
He is a man. I'd get a custom Holmes one. I just don't know what number I'd put on it.
Oh, put a $sign.
Ooh, can you do that?
I don't know.
You can do that. If you could, though,
that would be fire.
That'd be fucking gas.
Yeah.
That'd be gas. And that could be Jared Goff's new number. $sign.
Jared Goff's new number is a $sign. Yeah.
I could see it. Congrats to JG on the money. Eckler pulled a McAfee.
Eckler did pull
that
McAfee.
Is true.
We also got to bully McAfee.
Yeah, but he's a lot harder to bully.
I don't know.
He's got we got a Bulls army. He's got
the McAfees.
An army.
Is that what they call him?
I don't know. I just made it up.
But,
hey, Pat McAfee. Yeah, where are you at? Do you pay your debts? Are you a man of honor? If you're a man of honor, where you at? You bet stick. Our very own Sam Day, who is the golf bulge coordinator. That if the Lions beat the Packers, you do a show in Detroit. And the Lions beat the Packers. That was last year. That was 2 years ago. Where are you at, Pat?
Where you at, Pat? That should be the shirt. Stick. If you're still alive.
Stick,
wake up.
Stick,
come on.
Stick, no.
Get up.
Get up.
Stick, if you're alive. Where you at, Pat? Because he didn't live up to the bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it live on air. It's cut.
Where you at, Pat?
Where you at, Pat?
Are you a man of honor?
Also, Pat McAfee losing to Stick. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Come on. We don't do that around here. I don't know what that's like. 2-0. Do them things. Just say it. No, where you at, Pat, is definitely the next piece of merch where you got to start selling.
He was just in time for the draft, too, said Taylor Shantz. Yeah.
I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, what the fuck, Pat?
Jesus. What did I do?
That was just cruel.
Where you at, Pat?
I'm surviving.
Acting all tough. Why don't you take a step out of that Thunderdome? See how it actually goes down, Pat.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you, Pat.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
I saw you get stunner before. Why don't you walk up in the face and take a stoner from Darren McCarty? Where you at, Pat? Scared? Don't pay your debts? Craven McAfee? Where you at? Get up!
That's a drop.
We gotta get that in there too. The original me. What black jersey are you gonna get, Nick? Are you getting one? Nick's probably not.
Oh, stop it. You guys are the
Nick's got a white
worst.
one already on the way.
The white for sure.
Getting the white hutch for sure.
I'm thinking Brian Branch, to be honest. I think he's going to be here a long time, and I think he's absolutely dynamic on this defense, and I think he's going to explode next season as well. So I think Brian Branch is the way I'm leaning with it.
Hashtag where you at, Pat?
Are you getting one, Chris?
Yeah, I am. I am actually, and I'm going with Amon-Ra. I said that on the show a couple weeks ago. I just didn't get it yet, but I will.
Yeah,
I'm a good one. Yeah.
Dude, that shit is so funny, man. Let's go to break real fast. Let's go to break a little early. It's been a weird show. But let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all of that for just $10 a month. No commitment. You hear that, Pat McAfee? You don't have to back out because there's no commitment. At Planet Fitness, you get all of that. There are 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan, unlike Pat McAfee. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, unlike Pat McAfee, doubling their number of restaurants this year, known for their quality, hand-battered, hand-breaded chicken tenders, their delicious chicken sandwich, and their New York-style pizza. Be sure to stop in and try at a mega station near you, or go to Sorokis.com to figure out where you can get some of this delicious chicken and pizza.
What up, though? Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I'm Easy, joined by Spimo Rex, Yo Chris, Nicholas Koloff. That was a breathful. Moving on. We can keep talking Lions schedule. Not Lions schedule, but what?
You said that was a breathful.
It was.
His mouthful is the same.
Yeah, but I mean, I did it all in one breath. It was like a breathful.
Yeah.
Come on, stay. That's Neil in the corner.
That man's a father.
Did you see that our guy Ryan Ermanni was talking about drafting Ronnie James at 5?
Yes.
I hate it.
Yes, you do. You should.
No, this team sucks anyway. Why not? Get LeBron James in time. No?
Well, see, that's the part. I don't even think he I don't think he even implied that part, right? I just seen him say you just need to switch up.
But that's what he's
the only
implying,
way
right?
you do it is if you get LeBron. Like, I'm not getting Bronny. I'm sorry, like I'm just not. But if it comes with LeBron,
the Pistons hold him hostage.
Yeah.
So they even let him leave the facility.
Honolulu BS says CJGJ knows about a mouthful. Shout out the throat demon, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
See, thank God I didn't say that.
Yep.
The throat demon, CJ.
Throat demon. No,
man,
we're not
CJ.
fucking drafting Bronny James at 5. Bronny James is not a first-round pick.
I think he'll go first round.
Grab him at 5 and you get LeBron. It's a two-way pass. It's a double deal.
He's not good.
I don't care. We get LeBron. LeBron's good.
Yeah, I don't
For
know.
1 year?
You think LeBron will let
2
Bronny
years,
get
4
drafted to the
years.
Pistons?
Huh?
You think LeBron would let Bronny get drafted to the Pistons?
I don't think he
He
would.
can't fucking stop me.
Yes, he can pull an Eli Manning.
Fucking the commissioner on his way. I just shove him out of the way. Yeah. We take Bronny James.
We're taking him.
Get up.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's ludicrous.
It is ludicrous. But I want it to happen. Give me LeBron. Bronny James Jr. just comes. He's just there. He'll be on the bench cheering his dad. Get up. As he falls. Give me Bronny James for LeBron. I mean, where you at, Nick?
This organization is such a crapshoot. If it can get LeBron here, I'd be here for it. But there's no chance in hell LeBron James is ever gonna wear a Pistons uniform. I just am. There's no way.
I bet
in hell.
people said that about Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady.
Some of the greats.
You know the Pistons
Charlie
love
Villanueva.
Yeah. Gigi Datomi. You know the Pistons love to grab these guys when they're out of their prime and have like 1 year of basketball left in their knees.
I would 100% do it if that is the case, if we could get LeBron, but there's no way that he is coming to Detroit. So I am out on taking Bronny. I think you have to trade this pick. I do not want another guy, age 28 to 23, to try to pair with this already young core. You need to make some moves that upgrade this team to a respectable level, because it's not going to do it with any of the guys from this draft.
Yeah, I know we like to have fun right now because the Pistons suck, and it's like, why bother? But you gotta try to get fucking better. Like you have to. So I'm not with this. I would love LeBron James in a Detroit uniform, but I'm not with drafting Bronny at 5. No way. I love you, Ryan, but like no, it's just dumb. Like you gotta try to be a good organization.
What if LeBron was coming? What if it was like,
is LeBron and Cade? Is that a good fit?
Yeah.
No.
LeBron and Cade, yeah.
This guy Spencer asked the question, answered it. He didn't even let him finish.
That's some D-Max.
Is it though? No.
Listen, that's not important right now. LeBron's
It's not
if you draft Bronny, LeBron's coming. Are you doing it? Yes or no?
And wings get you rings, like the Clippers and the Celtics. Wings get you rings.
Chris, no. Still no.
No.
Even if it gets you Bron?
If it gets you LeBron James, you're not doing it. You're saying no to LeBron James.
I would say no to LeBron James, unless he really tried to pressure me. Then maybe I'd let him, but I would eventually push back. But if he was really aggressive, then I'd
Stop.
Yeah, if you pressed up against me,
got where you're going.
Your fantasy is Brad Pitt aggressively trying to kiss you. It's from Always Sunny.
I gotta watch that show.
Dude, it's the best show of all.
What is it on?
Hulu.
Yeah,
I got Hulu. You
originally
say no.
FX, right?
Are you you're fucking around? You can take it back, and I won't kill you for it. I won't make a rap this about you for taking back your old takes.
I don't want Bronny at 5 because I don't know. This all this shit is stupid to me. This shit is stupid to me.
Poll you.
Poll it.
Pause. I'll do it.
Spanny, you just said wings win rings.
Unlike the Clippers and the Celtics.
And the other teams with good wings.
Yeah, the two teams with probably the 4 of the best 6 wings in the NBA.
I think that's how you have to fix this team, though, to pair with Cade.
Yeah, no, that is
elite wings on out, or not elite, but
no,
good.
You gotta do what Mavericks did with Luka. Like you see, obviously the Kyrie Irving stuff, it wasn't working out at first, but then they got Gafford and they got PJ Washington, guys that play their role.
Balling.
PJ Washington is balling.
He's averaging 22 in this
Yeah,
game.
he is going crazy. But that's with Luka and Kyrie and Cade Cunningham. For guys like that are good facilitators, good playmakers, you give them shooters around them. And guess what the Pistons have done? Surround him with no shooters at all. Like, there's no shooters in this lineup right now.
And speaking
why
of
do you think Fontecchio looked like the best player ever? Because he was the only guy that could shoot.
Yeah.
All of a
thrilled
sudden, next to
with
Cade
Fontecchio.
Cunningham, this guy's dropping 20 balls.
Yeah, for real. And speaking of that, I just wanted to pose this to you guys, fellas, because, I mean, obviously it's the offseason. We just got the 5th pick. There's nobody in this draft that was really going to make a difference to the start. But, fellas, are you guys, if you could do this in the offseason, say you trade 2 of these young pieces, specifically Ivy and Asar Thompson, for a Brandon Ingram, and sign a Miles Bridges, who says no?
I'd say yes to that for sure.
You get Ingram and Bridges in one offseason.
I mean,
that's my fix.
How's this working out again?
Ivy and Asar for Ingram.
Yes.
Sign Bridges.
You want to do Asar so bad.
You wanted to throw Sar in there really bad.
You
But,
still wanted to do it so
like Miles Bridges,
Not get rid of
he's
Asar.
kind of a net medium for me because he beats women, but I don't like that. I don't want teams to get him, but like he's gonna play basketball.
Thanks for clarity.
He's gonna play in the NBA even though he beats women. Brandon Ingram, I would love Brandon Ingram on this team.
He
I
doesn't
think,
beat women.
He does not beat women that we know of, allegedly. Get up. But I think that Brandon Ingram would be a great fit on this team. He's a guy who can play the 4, he can play the 3. He obviously shoots the ball very well. He's a fantastic one-on-one scorer.
All you have to do is get up.
Get up. Yeah, I would love Brandon Ingram on this team. Miles Bridges, it's tough. He's obviously, objectively, he is a very good basketball player, but also we know that he hits women. So.
How about this?
Easy, would you do that first?
Draft Bronny, get LeBron, then you get Bridges. Wings win your rings, baby.
So would you do my deal?
Cade and Bridges can shoot.
You get rid of your arch nemesis, Ivy?
Yeah, you're just
Would I
keeping
get rid
Ivy
of-
on this team?
But I get rid of Ivy and Asar.
For Ingram.
Fuck, that's steep.
I think you have to throw in like Fournier to make the money
Can I
match.
just give Ivy?
No.
Can I just give Ivy in the first?
No.
They don't want the
You
first.
got to get Bronny James.
Guys, I'm telling you, Asar is not being traded. If 2 of the guys are being traded, it's Ivy and Duren. It is not Asar. Nick, stop putting that bullshit propaganda. It is not happening.
Chris, so you're telling me you wouldn't do that if you could get Miles and Brandon Ingram in this offseason to pair with Cade?
Well, I'm saying Duren's going, not Asar. Like in that deal, Duren's going, not Asar.
So you would not do it?
I would get those players without trading Asar. And if that costs Duren, so be it.
If it costed Asar, would you do it?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not writing off Asar. He's too
Chris
talented.
is very stubborn.
I know, I can tell.
Even if it was for fucking, you hear the way he said no, just not, no.
No.
I agree with Chris, though. I think that Asar would be the last one of the 3 to get traded between Duren, him, and Ivy.
Okay.
I was hoping that guy's running to here.
That was
What did I miss?
There's some guy.
You guys sprinting.
Booking it, but it was like a light chalk.
Dude, when you screamed at Nick and you're like, you run like a bitch. And that dude was,
That was fucking hilarious.
So,
I was like, not you.
So Nick was running to his car or something, and me, Easy, and Chris were leaving the building, and Easy yells at Nick, like, down the block. He's like, "You run like a bitch!" And there was a guy running towards Easy. Like,
I didn't even see him. He was behind the car.
like 2 cars away from him. And he had no headphones in. I just saw him like, it was so fucking funny. I probably went home and cried.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was good stuff.
Oh, I did not see him. He for sure thought I was talking to him. There's no way he saw
He
me.
definitely thought you were talking.
Nick was so much further down.
Yeah, I did not hear you
next
at
to
all.
him.
You sneak dissing, just fucking
He
sneak
was
yelling.
literally right behind a car, and Easy was on the other side of the car. Dude, it was,
You run like a bitch!
yeah, it was
The guy was
so,
like,
he didn't have headphones in or anything, so he definitely heard him.
that was rough. I had to watch my back for that one.
Chris, I know you want to get rid of Duran. Obviously,
I don't
you guys
want
know
to,
I
but-
don't like Asar. I just don't know if... Is there anybody right now in the NBA that's still in it that has a player that shoots sub 20% from 3
No.
that's not a center?
No, probably not.
You see that kid
No.
that's supposed to go number 1 overall, just knocking down? He's like 7 of 9 from 3.
Alex Sarr?
Yeah.
He's a dog.
He's a dog?
He's a dog.
You didn't like him 2 weeks ago?
I mean, not like number 1 pick dog, but he's
This
a
shit
dog.
is like a generationally bad draft class.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is Bronny for sure coming out, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
He's
like
in the
at the
combine.
combine doing all this.
But I thought they can go to the combine and then go back to college.
Yeah,
He's not
they
gonna go
they can, but he's made it clear he is staying in the draft, and the Lakers are reportedly interested in him and JJ Redick as their coach. Who would have saw any of those 2 things coming?
That sounds like such a shit show.
But no, I'm just saying when it comes
It
to
sounds like a reality fucking TV series. Would they? I mean, that'd be insane if that happened.
yeah.
You draft Bronny James Jr. and then you just hire JJ Redick as your fucking coach.
Dude, this guy LeBron was grooming JJ Redick to be his coach, doing a podcast with him.
Yeah.
Being like,
So
how would you do this? How would you do that?
That
Like,
is
bro was
wild.
grooming.
That is wild. I love LeBron. I don't love him, but I used to be a big fan of LeBron. Some of the stuff is kind of cringeworthy. Like, it's annoying that he does. 'Cause you can't defend
he
it.
lies about everything. You lied about the book you read.
Literally.
You lied about your favorite song.
Yes, and it's, because Drake was the same way too. It's like I like Drake, and then
You
Drake would do
lied
some
about
crazy
the
shit. I'm like,
deluxe album.
come on, Drake, I can't defend you for that one. That one's fucking wild. Why are you doing that stuff? But like, I would not want to coach for LeBron James. Why would you want to coach for LeBron James?
He's a coach killer.
You're there 2 years, 2-3 years max. Like you're just there to be his bitch.
They fired Frank Vogel after he won a championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tyronn, no, he got fired after LeBron left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So circling back, I want to see if everybody's on board. My plan for the offseason is I want to trade at least one of the core 4 and the 5th pick. That's where I'm at. At least one of Ivy, Duran, Asar, and then the pick. I want both those things gone. I think though two of those young players are gone and the 5th.
Do you think Ivy in the pick gets you Brandon Ingram though?
A player and that pick gets a guy like Ingram. Yes, a level above that, probably not.
And how do you feel about that fit, Spinny? I feel like Ingram
Ivy and the pick for Ingram. I would love that. That'd be great.
I do think
that'd be
it's
awesome.
even
Did
more
Ingram
though.
be your 2 guard? And
No,
you put him at 3.
He'd be your 3. Asar would be your 4, and then you probably start Sasser or
pick somebody up. You still have $60 million
or
cap.
sign a shooting guard.
I was in Cade 1.
Cade 1.
Force Ingram played 2. This is me.
No, Ingram plays
Asar at 3.
Fontecchio at the 2.
Fontecchio at 4. Fontecchio at 2, Nick. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And number
What?
5.
Ingram at the
Damn
2?
it, Nick.
Yeah.
I mean,
You said
I'm not gonna.
Fontecchio.
I don't think either of those guys would play
I think
2.
Ingram's played the 2 though.
I don't think you'd play Ingram at 2.
I'm not gonna lie. You can play Asar at the 2 because it doesn't matter what he doesn't shoot no matter where he's at on offense. So like,
So he can't play shooting
can
guard. It's in the name, Chris.
Yeah,
you
you're
make
right.
on some
Basketball genius, my fault. I should have thought that one through.
Yeah, what the
But
fuck?
no, I mean,
let's put the guy who shoots 6% at shooting guard.
he guards ones and twos anyways. He guards SGA. He guards.
We need him to guard
guards
4s,
Levine.
though. In that lineup, he needs to guard the 4. Because Ingram won't really guard you at 4.
Yeah, that's
DNC
true.
ENT
Yeah,
says
that's true.
5 and Ivy ain't doing that. DNC ENT, you're my guy. You're the one telling me Ivy is him. You're one of the biggest Ivy guys I know. You tell me Ivy can't get you Ingram along with pick number 5? I mean, you could take Bronny James.
I do
You
think
lied
Pretty
about
good.
your fandom. You lied about Ivy.
You lied.
Dude, that song's scary, man.
It is.
It is.
That's why I chose as the beat.
All right, we're going to go to break real fast, and then we're going to take some of your guys' phone calls about Eazy calling a random dude jogging down Woodward a bitch, about Bronny James, about Nick loving the whites, and about a whole bunch of other stuff.
That is
But-
some fucking white shit.
He had to get one of
Bring
them
back
in the lineup.
Boyan, too, and we can
Yeah,
start him.
bring in Miles Bridges and Brandon Ingram and start Fontecchio at the 2. That's my plan. Kate at the 1. We're recreating
basketball.
No, what they have in Orlando. They got a good team.
Tell us about Sviss.
I tell you about
I gotta blow
this.
my nose.
He wants your draft grades. All right, he wants your draft grades. He wants your business. That's Mark with Swiss Insurance. It's Mark at SwissINS.com. Again, that's Mark at SwissINS.com. Make sure you contact him. Make sure your rates aren't creeping up. Make sure those deductibles aren't doing the same. That's Mark at SwissINS.com.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Dispo Dispensary is the best in the business, guys. They get the largest variety of name brand products, the best deals, the best bud tenders. It's Dispo Dispensary. Visit disposhops.com to find a location near you. There's 6 and more across the great state of Michigan. And if you can't make it there, they'll make it to you with Dispo Dash. It's disposhops.com. Must be 20 and older. Local campus plug.
Shout out to Baby.
Why?
Planet Fitness Studios. Make sure you like and smash that button. For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I'm Spenny. We're the heavyweights. Welcome back. Smash the like button. Shout out to everybody in the chat, but MPWMU, I will not accept this blasphemy. He said, bring Zach Edey home.
Oh, I've been seeing it.
Well,
They say he's shooting the 3 ball now. I saw him run his 42. That was kind of wild.
Yeah, I saw somebody.
That's exactly how Nick was running. That's why I screamed it at him.
I would dust Zach Edey in a race.
The 3/4 court sprint.
I would whoop Zach
So
Edey.
his stride is literally like...
True, yeah.
Somebody quoted his
I wanna see his
3/4
4-4.
court sprint and said, I believe that belongs to Mr. Gilmore. The dude who's like
Oh,
running
that's
like
great.
this, and Happy Gilmore, the big freak of nature guy, big fucking cousin.
I believe that belongs
I believe that
With
belongs to Mr. Gilmore. He's running like this.
He's got the nail stuck in his head.
No, fuck, dude. Zach Edey. If the Pistons pick Zach Edey, I won't watch a game next year.
It'd be so fucking
I will not watch a game next year if the
I
Pistons
can't.
draft Zach Edey at 5.
Root for radio. If it's not Bronny, then give me Zach Edey, just so I can get Spinny's reaction.
Fuck no.
I'm making sure I'm watching that draft with you.
I would firebomb the front office of the Pistons if they draft Zach Edey.
You about to go to jail, fam.
Allegedly.
well, you're safe.
That's all you gotta say. Now I'm saying.
I'm gonna kill you.
Allegedly. Yeah. That would be so fucking
said
terrible,
it.
dude.
I don't know, Chris. You started to make a case there for a minute there in the booth for Zach Edey.
Well, because James Edwards of The Athletic put out his mock, and he had the Pistons taking a center.
Who?
Not Zach Edey.
Good.
UConn?
The UConn center.
Donovan Killigan.
Yeah, Killigan. I watched the tape on this guy. No, hard pass. Like that was terrible.
No,
that's terrible. And
hard
James
pass.
is my guy, but I just don't see a world in which you draft him and then trade Duren. I don't see that. I don't see that as any type of upgrade. Even though he could probably day one be a better defensive center than Duren.
That's it.
No.
Yeah?
That's literally it. That's the only thing that he can do better than Duren. And honestly, I think they're around the same age.
Yeah.
I do not want to give up on Duren. I think his defensive upside I think he will get better at defense. Hopefully, I mean, I am extremely hard on Asar. Hopefully he can learn how to shoot. So I'll stop taking strays at him.
If
But if we can get Brandon Ingram, I'm down to trade Asar.
If the Pistons draft Zach Edey at 5, that will just confirm the fact that everyone in that front office is a complete cousin. So I would I wouldn't watch a Pistons game until the entire front office is fired if they did that.
Stick is in the comments.
He's still alive?
I trade everything for Devin Booker, not Cade. He says Cade at 2 firsts for Booker. No, you trade everything but Cade.
No,
I was the guy saying keep Asar, trade Asar too if that's what it takes for Book. I don't care what it takes for Book. Just give me.
Is
give
Booker
me
a fraud though?
What's that?
Is he a fraud? Devin Booker.
No,
he worked in the right situation. We saw that.
No, he played Minnesota. Bro, we talked about how this is like the elitist of elite defenses. Like I'm not overreacting to that. He was averaging like 37 a game at one point in the playoffs last season. So he just
was playing lockdown.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels played phenomenal. I don't think it's any indictment on Booker whatsoever. I think it's an indictment on that system they got in Phoenix and Jaden McDaniels' amazing defense. So no, mortgage the future for Book.
There's like no real point guard on that team.
There isn't. They didn't want one.
Yeah, so weird. I feel like point guards are just guys that, and I'm not even talking about like a traditional like 6'4".
No, if they would have had fucking
guy, just a guy that could.
If they would have had Mike Conley, yeah,
he would have been a perfect fit for that team.
No,
something like that.
Or Chris Paul, weird.
That was really weird.
Malachi Flynn, make the call, Phoenix.
We can give you evil Dante DiVincenzo.
Where you at with the
evil Chenzo?
Chris Paul and the Warriors. Like, what happened there? I thought that was going to be great. I mean, injuries or like what?
I don't think it was injuries. It was a lot of just weird season for the Warriors. I don't think you put all of it on Chris Paul. I think a lot of it goes to Andrew Wiggins just being a complete shell of himself.
Yeah, what actually came out?
Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah, what was the actual? Is there a real story that actually?
I
came out?
don't remember. I don't think it's what was being reported on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about the Andrew Wiggins situation, but yeah, he did not have a good year at all. Damn, shawty.
DNC ENT. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier, but he said he's essentially be like Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Damn, girl. You got that AARP
You know what?
card?
Let me
man?
hit that.
Them dentures pop out, shawty.
Hey, I'm curious.
I'd do it for sure.
Right?
5 rounds.
Damn, nasty motherfucker.
I'm securing that bag.
No one said it came with the bag. He's nasty.
No. I just want to see what the no teeth feels like.
The ghost.
That's what we were talking about. Right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, all right.
I thought we were implying she had money. So
no.
Oh,
We were
I'm not in it
implying
for love.
But not just her. Just any woman with no teeth.
Yeah, it'd be.
I'm a cat.
I want to see how it feels.
I'm a
Yeah.
cat spinning with a crackhead.
Hey, I gave her $5.
Hey, I gave you money.
Get back here!
This guy's pulling up
She's
his
so
pants.
fast. You run like a bitch.
She's running like Zach Edey.
I believe that was mine. Feels good, Spenny said I'm salty. See it? Like, I believe it. Demon Hashira arc out now, says JGB. Yes, I saw that. New
what's
episodes
up?
of Demon Slayer coming out now. I'm going to watch that this weekend. Excited for
I'm
that.
trying to think if I'd be mad about the Edey thing.
Yeah, you would.
I really wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. Just because.
Dude, he's not even gonna be Boban. Come on, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm out on Zach Edey translating to the pros. I am.
Streets is talking.
Streets is not talking.
Streets is saying. I'm just saying. James had him as one of the guys they take at 5 or the guy.
This guy in like this version, he's gonna be doing like several mock-ups. So I don't think it's his final pick. We talked about it, and he said that he wants a positive defensive center, and I'm like, I feel you on that, because Duren, that's something people did not look at this season. Duren was just abysmal defensively, and he should not be. With his athleticism alone, he should be a solid NBA center at defense.
I just don't care what they do unless they actually go and get like Ingram or.
But I feel like that was a big
Bridges.
problem of why they lost a lot of games this year.
I'm salty says if they hunchback at 80, it means they had curves in their 20s.
Oh, that's a bar.
That's fair, honestly.
That's
they
a
got
bar.
curves now, but in different spots.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's why.
He had him.
He curved up the back.
It's like slapping God in the face for giving you a beautiful gift.
Real
I
quick.
got to get a glimpse of these warlocks.
Draymond was an absolute cousin, and Andrew Wiggins missed so much time. You'd think his entire family. Oh, jeez, GNC, dark.
Yeah.
What if something like that did happen? If you guys called in and you were wondering why you weren't answered,
Nick's fault.
Yeah, Nick said that. What's going on, Nick? I'll let you.
You destroyed the.
There's
phones.
a hella static. It's gonna come across extremely poor on air.
Sorry, guys. So I mean,
We can give it another go.
yeah, I mean, if everybody's.
We can see how it turns out on air and just turn it off if it's bad. But
I'm down.
what do you think about Bronny to the Pistons? Zach Edey, Bronny. Who do you got?
No.
If you're trading,
Tell us about the morning show.
Throw a
Clear
little
out.
music back there. Clear out. Woodward Sports has a new morning show. Start your day with Wake Up Woodward. Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB, and KG every morning as they cover all of Detroit sports. Sports talk, banter, and live fan interaction all on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service the customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together. Let's ride.
Together. Let's ride.
If you could get somebody to play you in a movie, who would you pick?
Play me.
Play you.
O'Shea Jackson.
Okay, that's pretty good.
All right. That's like Dome too.
You met Dom, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think Dom looks more like, Ludacris or Ice Cube? It's pretty close. He looks a lot like Ludacris.
Yeah, I feel it. He really doesn't look like either, but I'd pick Ludacris.
No, he looks like Ludacris.
I guess you know more than me.
Yeah. What about you, Nick? Pick somebody to play you in a movie. Who do you think my black friend looks more like? No.
No.
What black guy does my black friend look like?
So when I take the hat off, and honestly, somebody said it in the chat, I'd never even heard of the show before, but my name is Earl. Honestly, it does look like me with the stash and like the way my hairline is. So shout out Earl J. Hickey, or Jason Lee is the guy that plays him.
Yeah,
Shout out Earl.
I can see that. That's a good one.
So I would pick that dude.
Chris?
So I've been always told the Daniel Tosh thing. I don't think it quite works anymore with the facial hair, but Tosh has always been the guy that I've been most like. People have said I most look like. So
Abraham Lincoln.
I guess yeah, dude. Abraham Lincoln to play me.
Bring him back.
Who was the name for you, Chris?
He said Daniel Tosh.
Yeah. But Abraham Lincoln, honestly, these days works a lot better. Especially that dude's like hunting vampires and shit.
Mine would be Jack Black for sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nailed it.
I think we all kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
I don't hate Daniel Tosh for you either. You need a beard. I almost said something mean. Sorry. Moving on.
You're just.
I got the rest of these over-unders if you guys want to run.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's get it. All right.
This looks like Jeff's
you guys want
right
to start high-low here? Let's start with the best of the NFC.
Who's that?
I'm looking it up right now.
All right, we're doing it. The 49ers have the biggest projected win total, and the over-under set at 11.5 for the 49ers at plus 100. How are you guys feeling about the 49ers? I'm going to just come out and say I'm going over on this one at plus 100.
100%. Sorry, what was it? I was looking up.
49ers are 11.5.
11.5 over under.
I'll take the over on that. I think they'll be at 12 or 13.
I really don't know if McCaffrey could do it a full year. Is that bad of me to project injury?
Yes.
Terrible
person.
I think even just a tread
PR
on him.
nightmare.
I'm going under. I'm going to the 49ers. I'm
Wow.
surprisingly low on the 49ers. We don't know what's going to happen with Deebo Samuel, who they allegedly tried trading beforehand. We don't know. They also were going to try trade Brandon Ayuk as well. Those guys might not be on the team.
Didn't trade either of them before the draft, though.
That is fair.
And that was
they tried on draft night.
Did they? The reports come out?
Yeah, you didn't see that? They tried trading Deebo Samuel. I don't remember to who. Then also they drafted Ricky Pearsall.
Napgod said get Graham Glasgow some acting classes. Play Spenny. That'd be good. DNC ENT says Chris's lookalike would be Walt Jr. from Breaking Bad. He'd have the accent and everything.
I've never seen that show, so I don't get it.
That's tough. He's a cousin.
He's a cousin.
Like he's got cerebral
Stop
palsy.
it.
Oh my.
All right, stop.
All right, I'm not laughing at it.
Chris, you going over under 11.5 49ers?
I'll go slight under. I think 11.
Me too, Walt.
I gotta look this guy up now.
God, I can't stop fucking. All right, we're just moving on. My bad. Shit. All right, the Cowboys.
No, I gotta look this guy up now. I'm curious.
You don't want to. Cowboys 10.5, fellas, plus 100.
Oh, he ain't so bad.
10.5.
It ain't so bad. That sounds terrible.
He's on crutches.
Yeah, but
permanently. His legs don't work.
So I got it.
He's like a half-used toothpaste. I would say over for the Cowboys at 10.5.
Easy 10.5 Cowboys.
Dude, oh my god.
Under for sure. I think
Oh.
Well, I don't get the hype behind the Cowboys. I really don't.
I'm out on them too.
I really don't. It's every year.
Jesus.
I mean, publications like PFF, they're supposed to use advanced analytics. Like, how the fuck do you end up with the Cowboys in your top 4 in the NFL when it comes to that situation? Just credits almost everything, in my opinion.
Chris, where are you at with the Cowboys?
What was their line?
10.5.
10.5? Oh, I'm going under for sure. They're frauds, dog.
Yeah, I'm under on this one too. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Dak's last year, right?
It's on his contract.
Yeah, what do you guys
re-sign him?
You guys project that they re-sign Dak?
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
If I was them, I would try to do a trade and kind of reset with their quarterback.
They got
honestly.
Trey Lance. Maybe they grab Easy's savior for a reason.
They do. I remember I had a red button. It's worse for some people. Go Trey Lance.
No way.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Motherfuckers want to keep sitting up here capping. They gonna get exposed.
Watch out for the like that or for the not like us.
Not like us.
He's got more in tow if they really want to go there.
I
promise that's something you don't want to do.
Anyway,
we got a team that I think all of us are higher on this season than the way they completely imploded last year, and it's the Philadelphia Eagles coming in at 10.5 as well.
Over.
I'm going over here.
Over for sure.
Spenny?
Eagles are, I think, the Lions are going to be competing with the Eagles to win the NFC this year. I think we talked about how they imploded last year, and a big factor of that was not having positional coaches worth of shit. And now they have a great offensive coordinator in Kellen Moore and a great defensive coordinator in Vic Fangio. They added Bryce Huff. They added Saquon Barkley. They locked down A.J. Brown to kind of clear up that little snafu that they were having. Yeah, they lost Jason Kelsey, but I'm not worried about them replacing that too much. Not saying like Jason Kelsey's bad or anything, but I think they'll be able to replace that for the time being. They added 2 of the top 4 cornerbacks in the draft, and they got the throat demon himself, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So they're going to suck up the competition. Give me the Eagles over 10.5.
Easy over 10.5. The coaches they brought to what they have, it's gonna be nasty again. Unless my only caveat, and I learned that word from D-Mac, shout out, is that Jalen Hurts looks like how he did the back half of last season. It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it was honestly horrendous. I don't know. I mean, and by the way, Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon both looked like great coaches. So it started to make a little bit of sense there too. Obviously, Cardinals didn't have a winning record, but they were in every damn game. Defense too.
Yeah.
And they had a hell of a draft, which they should have because they had a plethora of picks.
Yep.
I think Cardinals are people, or as a team, not people. Cardinals are birds. people hunting.
Chris, where are you at with the Eagles? 10.5 over under.
Over for me. I think they're a lot better. I think they're more like the first half of the team or first half of the year than they were second half of the year. I think that's just gonna be how they roll. So I think they're better.
Yeah, I think it could get pretty scary with Saquon and Hurts if Hurts does go back to the way he did look on that one. But yeah, I'm going over on the Eagles here. And speaking of a team that we're projected to play week 1, it is the old quarterback. His name's Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Over under 8.5, but it's at -144 for the over.
Yeah, you're smashing the over on that. The Rams are a good team, even though losing Aaron Donald is definitely going to hurt. They did a lot to insulate that loss of Aaron Donald. Their offensive line is going to be much better. They obviously still have Puka Nacua and now a full year of Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua to go with Kyron Williams. Matt Stafford's very good still with a great offensive line. The defense will be a little worse, but they're going to get over 8.5 wins.
What team?
Rams.
Yeah, over 8.5. As long as Stafford stays healthy.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they addressed that offensive line though too. They signed a center or guard, I think.
They signed Jonah Jackson and another.
I think they signed a center too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, where are you at with the Rams?
Yeah, give me the over. I think they're good. I know their division's good, but I don't know. I'm very weird. I think you got them on the list, Seattle. That's, I think, going to be the team to watch.
You think they bounce back this season? Theirs is
Well,
over
that's the
under
one I just don't know where they're
7.5.
at.
7.5 Seattle.
See, I could talk myself into them going under that and over that. I don't know where I sit with that.
I think
I'd probably go under.
I think I'm going over on Seahawks, but one that I did want to get everyone's opinion on. There's been a lot of controversy with them in this offseason, specifically the draft, and it's out of Atlanta. It's the Falcons. Their over-under is set at 9.5, and the over is -148. So they're expected to run this division to get to 10 wins. What do you guys think?
What was it? Sorry, what did you say?
9.5 for the Atlanta Falcons.
Over. The Falcons will win more than 9.5 games. They'll be in double digits. They'll win the division. They're by far the best team in that division. Sorry, guys over there at the Loose Cannons. Sorry, Loose Cannons, but the Falcons are going to win that division this year.
Yeah.
Their offense is great. They got rid of their head coach, who I can't even remember his name, but he looked like a guy that listens to a lot of Drake and watches a lot of Kevin Spacey movies. He was a bum. Their offense is going to be much better. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback still. I think he'll be fine coming back from the injury, and they're going to win that division. They'll be over 10 games for sure.
You got Falcons over 10 games?
Yeah. Well, at least 10.
Yeah.
Their over-under's 9.5.
9.5? Okay, 10. Yeah, I'm at 10. So it's all the same reason. And they grabbed a shit ton of weapons, too.
Yes. And their defense is legit.
Yeah, I believe.
Except for their
right now.
defensive line. I can't. If they would have got fucking Dallas Turner, I would have said 11-12. Like,
Nick, can you see what the Titans says? I'm curious if they signed
Give me a sec.
Zay Jones. Because they signed
Titans? Yeah.
Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones.
Chris, do we have that in
got
Slack?
D-Hop.
Yeah, that's what the name was missing. Yeah.
Treylon Burks.
People are saying he might get cut. You think that's... Why would they just cut him?
They would trade him before they'd cut him.
You think he's worthy of getting traded for?
Yeah. I would trade a 6th-round pick for him.
Yeah, that's fair. Like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Denzel
Mims can get traded for.
Rondell Moore's the other receiver I was missing on Falcons. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said Denzel Mims can get traded for. Treylon Burks is definitely going to get traded for.
That's fair.
But yeah, the Falcons have what? Who did they sign?
They signed Darnell Mooney.
And they traded for Rondell Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also have Drake London
and
already.
They got Drake London. That's a good receiving core. Obviously, Kyle Pitts is good. Bijan, Tyler Algier.
Kirk Cousins ain't a bum.
Mac Hollins is solid.
I mean, he's kind of a bum. He ain't a bum, but he ain't like...
Kirk Cousins isn't a bum.
No, he's not a bum. He's no longer division rivals. Maybe I should
Kirk Cousins is good, man.
And how do you guys think he's going to do coming off that injury?
I think he'll be fine.
Very curious.
A lot of his game isn't predicated off his athleticism.
He can move around there a little bit.
You say you're curious about the Titans, Easy?
They also have a great offensive line.
Yeah. What's the over-under?
Let's take a guess around the room.
Titans?
6.5.
7.5. I was going to say 6.5.
Sure you were.
You guys are so on the money. 6.5. Over under. It's plus 10 for the over.
Under.
That's low.
That's extremely low.
Plus 10 for the over? Or plus 110?
Plus 110, yeah.
I'm taking that right now.
Under.
I can see Will Levis just not.
Dude, their defense. Who's on their defense? Their defense is
And they
terrible.
lost Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and they lost Derrick Henry. Tajay Spears is pretty good, but like.
Nobody can know.
Or Tajay Sharp. I mean, or what's his name?
Is Vrabel still there?
No head coach.
Oh, dude, I'm going under on
Yeah,
this.
that's what I'm saying. They could win
I
maybe
feel
4
I feel like
games.
Vrabel was holding that team together.
I'll put a 5 on it. Why
Who
not?
is Tajay Sharp, right?
All right, well, you guys figure that out.
Is it
I
Spears?
will tell you about merch. If you are tired of the
I
same
will
old
tell you.
Detroit sports
They got
merch,
Tony Pollard.
head on over to
Oh, yeah, that's
woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today. Get yourself some brand new merch. Hoodies, tees, hats,
And
all
Tyler
guaranteed
Boyd.
to turn heads. So head on over to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today and get yourself some brand new merch.
The game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month, or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Glorious is back with a new ice water bubble hash pre-roll with diamonds, constantly pushing to create the best cannabis experience. That perfect boost comes from the added touch of pure THC diamond dust, allowing flowers with the highest terps to make the best even better. Glorious Cannabis, check them out at your local retailer or visit them at gloriouscanna.com.
Glorious.
Yeah, I forgot that they got Tyler Boyd and L'Jarius Sneed. They actually got a pretty good squad. I mean,
Who's that?
Will Levis,
Told you.
their offensive line isn't good.
They drafted
Latham.
They got Peter Skoronski from last year,
that offensive line's straight.
but they
I
got
think that offensive line's better than the Vikings offensive line. You always kind of caught up there a little bit. You know?
Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Boyd, Tajay Spears, Treylon Burks, Nick
Taking it
Westbrook, and Kene. Okonwu as their tight end. He's good too. And then on defense, they got Sebastian Joseph Day, Tavondre Sweat, Jeff Simmons, Harold Landry, L'Jarius Sneed, Amani Hooker at safety. Damn, they actually got a pretty decent squad.
I told you.
Who's their head coach?
It was the offensive coordinator from. Honestly, he wasn't even like sick like that either. He was,
I got a question for
Mailbag,
you guys.
get your questions in.
Mailbag
question from the booth here.
Brian
Fellas,
Callahan. He was the OC for.
are you guys going to go down to the game if it's Sunday night? Or
Yeah.
try to?
Yeah.
Try to, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question about that is if it's a Sunday night football game, you know, like you kind of miss out on all of the action during the day if you're out and about, like tailgating, whatnot.
Why?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Unlike unless you have like a game on at the tailgate, but I feel like that's
exactly what you just get down there
yeah,
early
I feel
and
like it's
party
hard
all day.
enough, but to get a TV up, so you guys, I feel like that's my concern is we don't really have a TV at the tailgate, but it looks like that is what we're gonna have to do.
I thought you did that time I went there.
I don't know. Maybe set it up for like big games late in the season or like a playoff game, you know. But I just
You
feel
gotta
like
have
week
TV
one.
at the tailgate.
Well, I mean, that's if you want to. That's if you want to tailgate
That's
though.
if you want to. Yeah, if you want to be cool.
But actually, the at the Lions games, they do show in the upstairs or like wherever we were last time we went. Shout out to Dr. Detroit.
DNC
They show the
ENT.
games on like whatever area we were in.
In the chat, he says Lions week 1 Sunday night football, week 4 Monday night football, Thanksgiving, and week 14 Thursday night football.
So how many? 4 or 5?
That's
Oh.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Bengals offensive coordinator. I don't know why that was so hard to find.
Mailbag Spencer, would you say runs like a bitch more Mel Kiper or Pat McAfee? I'm gonna say Mel Kiper because Pat McAfee is a professional athlete.
Yeah, but he also ran away from Stick. Of all people.
He did run away from Stick.
Yeah, it's,
Where you at?
where you at, Pat? Where you at?
Where are those eyebrows, Austin?
Give me them eyebrows.
Yeah. Mailbag. Tell Stick to fix the phones and stop jerking off to his golf posters from I'm Salty. Mailbag. Can Big Body Brunson's body hold up tonight? I don't know, man.
They are falling by
I
the
hope
wayside.
so.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Dude, it sucks, but when 4 of your best 5 players are injured, that's what's gonna happen.
And
By the way,
it can't be a shock too. But you mean he's playing these guys every single minute of every game.
That's
So
what Thibodeau does, man.
it is just wearing these players down.
It's not like we don't have a good bench. Like you have players that could play some minutes for sure, even in the playoffs. Like Precious Achua gave you good minutes. Alec Burks gave you good minutes.
Yeah,
play those guys. I don't understand. I don't know.
Al Burks did give you good minutes, but he was really bad on defense. But
That's what's gonna happen. I mean, not everybody's gonna be fucking lights out. Like play McBride, play these guys.
I'm really hoping, man, because my parlay was that Final Four of Boston, New York, Dallas, Denver, and I'm liking Denver's chances. I'm liking Dallas's chances. Obviously, Boston's gonna be there. But now New York is the one that's is that scaring me because, like, I mean, dude, if this goes 2 more games, 3 more games, like, they are not going to have a team left.
I don't know if there's any validity to this. I apologize, Chris. But
No,
Lions Seahawks is week 4 Monday Night Football. The rumor? Garbage.
Runyon says, mailbag, will the theme of week 1 be rematches? Yeah, that's normally what they do.
Yeah, I think so.
Like at least serious rematches or playoff rematches. They normally put those week 1.
I'd rather Monday Night Football. I mean, when it is a thing, us versus
DNC ENT says week 1 Rams at home. Sunday Night Football week 4 home against Seattle. Monday Night Football. Thanksgiving home against Chicago. Week 14 home against Green Bay for Thursday Night Football.
God damn it! I don't want to play.
Can we just finally this year beat
These
Seattle?
are leaks though. These are not confirmed. But
how are the Texans, Lions? I mean, if these are all the, obviously it's not the real schedule. But how is Texans, Lions not national television?
Yeah, you'd think
they're
so.
2 of the hottest up and coming teams.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Yeah,
has to be.
these are.
You do the alternate unis too.
Whew, red versus black.
Paul Thomas says week 1 versus the Rams Sunday Night Football. Week 2 versus the Bucks. At 4. Or week 4 versus Seattle Monday Night Football. Week 7 at Minnesota. Week 8 versus Tennessee. Week 11 versus Jacksonville. 12 at Indy. 13 versus Chicago. Thanksgiving 14 versus Green Bay. Thursday Night Football. And the week 15 versus Buffalo. So Chicago on Thanksgiving is what they're saying.
I don't hate that.
I'm cool with that.
Chris, I will say
These are all leaks on X. They're not confirmed. So don't take our word for it. But the guy who did them, if it's the NFL schedule leaks, the same guys last year, he had a fucking insanely accurate hit rate. So
Chris, to your point about the Seahawks, I want to absolutely clobber them. I can't believe we lost to them 2 years straight, and the fact that we get them for a 3rd year in a row. I have a Seahawks friend downtown as well. Talks a lot of shit, so would love to beat the,
We gotta get that one.
All right, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you all tapping into the heavyweights.
Mailbag, should I buy Drake or R. Kelly?
What? For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I'm Spenny. We're the heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.